Countdown.
Hey. Oh,
Okay,
Ah,
is it on? Do we have voices now?
yes,
I
it's
think we
starting.
do.
we do. Recording started.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Jazz. We love you. Anyway, Ella, this is another FPS. I don't know how to
Yes,
start,
hello.
but I am Louis, the friendly ghost of the Twin Kite server, and I have two beautiful, wonderful people with me.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Vamp. Vamp. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm not being very eloquent. It's 9 a.m. in the morning, and as everyone in the server knows, I died earlier in the day this.
It's so sad.
No. Also, hello, I'm Staarbles, also known as Starbs. Oh,
Yay! And we are
yay!
playing Baker Trio.
Baker Trio. Yes.
Wait,
Tis-
that may not mean anything to y'all, but it actually means Tobias, Mersel, and Pam, which is even
Yeah,
better.
Yeah!
I love
Them!
we
fun.
makers of the server.
Yay!
Alright,
So, boy, we can. Yeah, this was a little introduction, but now we can start the FPS. But I do not know how to start an FPS, so I think I'll
I think
leave
I can
it.
take over for a bit. Okay, so before we actually start in the present, we're gonna have a little flashback. Hooray! um, so this happened like a while ago, and let's just say Pam knows Mersel and Tobias separately. But she doesn't know. I mean, from the Puppets and Pies FPS, it's a given. She knows that Tobias has two hands. However, she does not know who are holding these two hands.
Oh my god.
So yeah, in this flashback scene, we're gonna start. Tobias
Mm-hmm.
is Lewis. Can you tell us why
Uh,
Tobias is in the bakery with Pam at this moment?
yeah, I think I never said that in game before, but Tobias actually works with Pam from time to time at the bakery. He helps her do stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a job, it's more like uh voluntary work. But he's happy to do it. And right now he's with Pam doing the voluntary work.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
while I've said that she knows these two, real funny. I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
Please
Never
So
tell me,
yeah,
before.
please tell me, well, like the both of them are baking alone for the time being. Pam is just like side eyeing Tobias, elbowing him, and like trying to get him to say something about like the two people who hold his hands.
definitely. Like
Tobias is not saying anything.
she tried going like after giving the pie. So, who are you giving this to?
Friends.
She's just doing the squint.
Tobias,
I know you have two hands.
Tobias is red oranges. He's side eyeing her too.
Cannot believe this. She's just giving him the look. It's like, day.
You wanna see how long he can keep this up, which won't be long.
Please say that Tobias says, like, please say that Tobias says, with any luck you can meet them.
No. I can't fucking believe.
Please, Louis.
He says some shit like, who knows, maybe one day will be your lucky day.
And the
One
second
day.
is that like the front door like slams open.
Oh my gosh.
Speak of the devil.
So, who who just entered. And so,
I, I don't know. Roll perception if you like.
Oh my fucking god.
both
I
of
think
us.
Yep.
Tobias knows that Mersel's patron is the wishing star. So I think he has like an inch of who it is. Just as he turns around to look at who it is.
Pam,
Yes.
you notice
I
nothing.
got a 5.
Pam, you notice
It's to
nothing. Maybe you're like standing like behind the counter or something. The salient point is you're probably too short to peek over it and therefore cannot see who just went in.
or
Tobias,
she's
you notice who it is for sure. You recognize that trench coat and that hat anywhere after, going on a field trip with this guy for a few days. And even if you didn't recognize it, like you review your words the last few minutes, the exact like moment you said, maybe one day we'll be lucky enough to meet him. And you did this to yourself.
Yeah. He's, he says I brought this upon myself like he mumbles it.
does
And
Pam hear this?
I think you can hear this.
Okay. Goes what?
Yeah. You know,
Pam,
he doesn't even really know what he's saying because he's looking at Mersel.
Pam, are you in here? Oh, hi, Toby.
Hi, Mersel.
Marcel! Hi! Hey.
What happened? Wait, you both know each other?
She
Yeah?
puts her bowl. She puts the bowl where she's mixing the batter carefully on the counter, and like she instantly Spider-Man point memes both of you guys. She's like, you know each other?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah. We met each other in the studio. You know where I work.
Oh man,
Tobias
I
is
didn't know you
dying.
two know each other. I
Yeah,
rarely see you guys. What did you guys do? Go on a road trip together or something?
Aha!
I'm
Aha!
I'm
Aha!
gonna roll insight real quick.
Tobias isn't even rolling inside. He's pink. He's
He's
blushing. He's looking away.
he's actually rolling insight on the pious. Like he's like seeing like, oh, you haven't told her anything. Like he's actually rolling insight to see why that is.
No, in fact, I mean, Tobias wears his heart on his sleeve. So even with it then, like, you know, like the way he's looking right now, no, he didn't tell her.
And he just
Would
looks at Pam and he just smiles. And he goes, I wish I could go on a road trip with Tobias, but no, we just met in the studio. Pretty boring.
oh my
Dust.
wait, does Pam notice about Tobias' color change?
I mean,
Well,
once
The
again,
result?
you also know Tobias, but do you know what the colors mean? I don't think so. I mean, you can
Do I roll for
guess.
that?
I think inside.
inside.
Right. Same.
Oh,
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yes.
No, you can definitely see like no, you can easily deduce that Tobias loves Mersel. Like, have you seen? It's pink for God's sake.
Wait. With that 22, I'm gonna try to make an intelligence check.
Do you
Intelligence
want?
roll.
Do you want to do anything?
it's fun.
I'll see. If the result is that, I'm gonna stick with the 22.
Oh
Alright,
my god.
let's see. Where is it?
Do 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 do. I am not singing anymore because otherwise we are gonna get striked.
14. I'm gonna stick with the 22. She sees the way Tobias reacts to this, and she probably notices the way Mersel has like that look, that look,
Yeah, that look, that one
and
look.
you hear the and for two in logic, you hear the ding, and then she says, "Wait, you too," and then it cuts back to the present. Hi,
Well, the
welcome back to
present,
the present.
not really the present. It's still the past, but it, you know,
It's a more recent past, basically.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So
imagine they're probably like still like seated together or something. And this is right after Pam has chewed the both of them out for not telling her.
Oh my god.
probably like uh, sitting on a table now.
Mm-hmm.
And of
Wait,
course,
you, you, you.
Me?
How did I not think of this? It was in front of me this whole time. How did I not see this?
Why are you still dying over this? It's been like what, weeks? Maybe about 14?
Marcel's
Oh no,
just
yeah.
Probably
Marcel's
still
just
dying.
like, to be fair to you, Pam, we never visited a bakery together.
Fair
I
point.
mean, I didn't know you visited the bakery.
Yeah, I didn't know you knew Pam, let alone worked here.
It don't exactly work. Yeah,
Well, you do help her bake.
yeah, because it's fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
Tobias here comes around. At least he comes around frequently, and she tries to like put her hand on his shoulder, but she is small, so like
Just
well,
you get the thought.
ending of the people.
You get the thought. She's like, yeah, Tobias here. He's my man.
Best friends.
actually, speaking of baking, if you don't mind me asking, could you guys help me with something?
She turns her head to
Tobias
the
is doing
side.
the ice emoji.
So, well, do you remember our recent date? Toby?
Mm-hmm.
The one to the restaurant?
Mm-hmm. I do.
And so as the dreamy look on his face again, the hearts are coming out, hair
Oh,
is coming up. One of you should probably like shake him or something to remind him not to like go off into like swooning land.
I'm Will.
but both both do at the same time. They know Mersel.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, oh,
Where's to sell?
I had some help dressing up for that thing because I you just guessed yours at his outfit. Like it's not a bad outfit, but in all the time both of you have known him, you've like seen him wear something different, like only a handful of times. Pam, you probably have
Yeah.
never seen him wear something different.
Yeah, yeah. In her brain, it's just Marcel has another outfit.
Mersel can can wear other clothes.
But uh well well Lucky Jack helped me dress up and I may have promised to make him a cake as big as he was tall.
A
Oh,
terrifying,
look
a
at Jack.
terrifying thing to do, Mersel. You can't promise things.
Name
Listen,
is familiar.
uh he's the studio's local menace.
Uh
Hmm.
huh. Do you remember some a long while ago? A cake was bought accordingly for him from Mr. Engineer.
Oh?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a long while ago though.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. He nods. That I mean that tracks. Like Jack, almost dying was probably
Mhm.
something the entire studio knew about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did promise to make him a cake as big as he was tall, and I keep my promises. But and here he kind of like gives like a seesaw motion with his hand. If I tried baking that in the studio kitchen, and like in that Toonish montage, you cut it to like this scenario where Saul starts baking it in the studio kitchen, and everything goes wrong at once. Like the penguin, like one of the penguins asks for a slice. Like TJ moves, asks for a slice. He gives it to them, and then all the penguins line up for a slice.
Oh no.
Just like the little kids' drawings of all the ways that it could go wrong.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
looks away from the cake, and then he looks back, and there's another slice missing from it. Well, his back is turned. Oh, he's looking at that cake in horror, like someone steals the entire bowl of cake batter, even the spoon.
It was
Oh
Primrose.
no.
It was Primrose. And it cuts back to him right now in Pam's like bakery, looking at Pam and Tobias, and he just gives like this smile, and it's like, I decided to circumvent all that, and I was wondering if I could make it here with help.
Of course.
Sure.
Cake.
I mean, I'd love to bake a cake with you, Mercy.
Aw, thanks, Toby.
Cake time. Cake time. Cake. And she like does the thing where she cake time. Cake time.
I just start chanting.
They chants in the background.
The bakers.
All three of these students immediately cake time, cake time, cake time.
We're not going to sing it in unison because amygdala and it will sound terrible and we will all have a headache.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, keep it to everyone listening. I have not become any better of a baker since my last cooking FES, so I have no idea how they would bake.
That is
I am
valid. I know to bake.
honestly
I
saying
don't know to explain.
I've never baked a cake in my life.
What do you mean you've
But
never made? What do you mean you've never made a cake in your life?
Same, I've
never
never
baked
made
a
a cake in my
cake.
life.
Only made
What?
brownies, man.
I am looking at the both of you.
Internet, please come true for us before Louis kills us for never making a cake.
I
I
can't
probably
believe this.
there was a time. That was another game, the KK, the birth anniversary animus game. Maybe we could try to base it from there, since it's also a cake.
Yeah, sure. And like it would make sense that Pam would repeat the same recipe for Animus.
Yeah.
This takes place before, way
Yeah,
before anime.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this way takes place before.
Ah, okay, yes.
Like a few days after the date, which happened like a while ago.
I think for now, Pam is gonna say, "I'll prepare the stuff, and you prepare the trays and all," and she goes to get the ingredients and such. So
Mm-hmm.
for the moment, it's you and Marcel. Jason Marcel right now.
When
Oh
Pam's
no.
like once Pam's like not around, Marcel like just like kind of leans over and gives Toby a kiss on the cheek.
I can't believe this. Already. Tobias is having a suspicion that Pam made it this way just to leave Tobias and Mersel alone. He doesn't know if it's true, but he's having a suspicion. because because Tobias does know where the ingredients are. He could have gotten them himself.
And
Tobias
so
is just starving.
and Saul's just like, why didn't you tell her?
What?
I mean, why didn't you tell her that me and Primrose and you?
I wanted to keep the surprise.
You succeeded. Did you see the look on her face?
I mean that's true, but also I wanted her to like meet you both at the same time.
Oh, that's true. And he kind of like looks a little A little sad at that. I'm sorry that
Oh,
you came in with such timing.
it's okay. We can still do the surprise with Preemie.
He kicks open the door and says, I have the ingredients.
Pan kicking down the door. Holy pack Mersel, Tobias. And I'm just imagining that Sal was like really close to Tobias at this point because he just kissed their cheek. And the second like Pam kicks in, he immediately like draws back.
Back to his full height.
To be
Marcel.
fair, it's less that he's like a prude or embarrassed or anything, and more like Pam is a child. Maybe you shouldn't like coach Tobias or do stuff like that in front of a kid.
Hey, it could have been worse. It was just a kiss.
True.
Oh my god. Anyway, Tobias is still dark pink. I don't have to worry about that because we're making a cake.
We're making a cake.
Cake. And um, Sal goes to like help carry the ingredients. I'm gonna roll real quick.
Yes.
I-
Mersel's incredible strength.
Nope, it's a 10. He's a
It's not too bad.
he's a twink. Like he barely manages to like help Pam with the load.
Oh my god, hold on. Tobias is going to have to like
Yeah, I should also make a strength check.
it tries to grab like the bigger stuff to help them most. But even if he's stronger than Marcel, it still isn't that strong.
Oh
Oh,
no, good.
well, that's a 0.
So Pam is
Holding the
dead.
electro kicking the door, faded away, and she's like, wait, these are too heavy.
Yeah.
I can't believe Pam is dead. No.
Oh
Like the
my
second
god.
after she kicks open the door, she realizes all she's carrying. She's like, wait,
Okay, Pam.
Pam, are
I
you
may need a hand.
Yeah, of course. And so like grabs more of the loot and like starts bringing it to the counter.
Yeah, Tobias is just getting the stuff from over like to the side so that she can breathe.
Like, thank you.
You okay?
I am good.
You're not dying on me yet. I still need you.
She shakes her head. She's like, yes, I'm totally fine. Okay. And she claps her hands together. Cake, how are we gonna make this cake? Hmm.
I was thinking chocolate, some kind of chocolate cake. And considering I don't quite know, I don't think Lucky Jack has a preference in flavor, and that's about the safest flavor there is.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can do chocolate cake.
Yeah. Oh god, it's gonna be tall.
It is going to be multi-tired, yes.
And at
And
least it's not for Larry.
No.
stars, that would be so big. Can you can you imagine like the chaos?
I think that would traumatize more than one person.
Oh dear.
Um, but I'm gonna roll something real quick. I'm gonna roll I guess history.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Good.
That's not very good.
Like Saul was trying to remember exactly how tall Lucky Jack is, especially like because he has to make the cake as tall as with the ears, but you can't quite like grasp it.
Well, coincidence because Pam was like about to tug a
I
bit
mean,
at the Mersel's coat and goes, "Wait, how tall is your friend again?"
He looks at Tobias.
uh, uh, hold on, I'm making it. No, I don't think Tobias has had like Lucky Jack a lot next to him because they're actors together. They do movies together. So Tobias probably has a better reference of
Yeah,
how Lucky Jack is because Mersel is biased. He's extremely tall.
yeah, that's fair. I was about to say, like,
Fair.
considering the height difference between Sal and Jack, like, it does make sense that you can't exactly remember Jack's
Yeah,
exact height.
yeah. Tobias and Lucky Jack are like almost the same height. Lucky Jack is just kind of smaller.
Yeah, like, it makes
Yeah.
sense. Especially considering, again, height difference. So Sal is almost always sitting down or crouching a little when he's, like, talking to Lucky Jack.
Yeah, I do have a picture that Frankie drew of them together,
Uh-huh.
which I am going to post in the Nuts and Bolts gallery because it is a good height reference and it is also very cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
So
don't
yeah,
mind me. I'm just
Lucky
But
Jack is like a head smaller than Tobias.
and Celsius, Toby, do you remember how tall he is? With the ears, he told me the ears count.
Uh, so you see him put a first end to his neck, and then you see him use his other hand to like measure the ears, and it just goes a little bit over his head.
Oh, okay. And like Marcel like notes this down, like how tall the cake is.
Oh, that's gonna be tall.
Yeah, it's going to be taller than he looks at Pam and Toby.
she
Don't
looks at where you're looking at, and she's like, um,
you don't have to say it, Mersel.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Um, I meant more like, oh, this is going to have so many late tires.
Well,
she
I think we should start it because it's not going to do it.
Right.
yeah, she cracks her knuckles, and she's like, "All right, the sooner we start, the sooner we finish."
Yep. And you see Sal like shrugging off his coat, which makes sense. It gets dirty when baking.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Does he
like he
roll up
rolls
his
up his
sleeves?
sleeve. Yeah.
Tobias is good. Oh no, I am making. I want to make a wisdom saving throw because his gun is not too bad. It's not too great.
But Con would be so funny, Lewis. Con would be so funny.
Oh my
I'm,
god.
I'm making the con saving throw.
Do it, you coward.
I'm doing it. I can't be stopped. Tobias defense. He
That's
just rolled.
zero.
Tobias rolled a 0, which is a nat
Second zero
one.
we've had.
Tobias is dead.
Did the
He just
face
faint.
fade?
No,
He fainted.
What?
Tobias,
He's
die,
naturally used
honey.
to it. To everyone listening, Mersel wears his clothes to bed. Tobias almost never sees his skin except for his face. This is like a Victorian lady showing her ankle to people.
Pam is like gonna kneel down, and she's like tries to like shake Tobias. No, don't die. We still have a cake to make.
Chloe, Chloe, oh goodness, he fainted again. What could have caused it this time?
Golly, I wonder.
That's Pam saying that. That's Pam.
No, no, she doesn't say it. He doesn't say it.
Tobias just slowly puts a hand in the air like, I'm awake.
Tell me what was that?
Mommy!
Something wrong? Do you need to go home? Do I need to
Am
call
I
the
in, am I in heaven? Because I see an angel right on top of me.
uh, and you just see him go red and hide like his face in his arm.
Even when fainting, Tobias is a little shit.
You feel soft piece you feel the very, very soft piece of bread that like gets tossed on your face as soon as you sit back.
Yeah, it's not the frying pan.
Tobias
Uh,
immediately snorting.
actually, uh, behind because Pam also has little helpers, and behind you see behind Pam a small cat, a tiny mouse. The mouse looked like he was the one who threw the bread. They're just looking at you.
Marcel's just like flushing, and he's just the cake. We have to start the cake. And, like scrambling.
Cake, cake, cake.
Food
And she
stuff.
tries to pull
Right,
Tobias up.
okay.
Cake. You can die
Cake, yes.
in a very, very later time. Hopefully not. Let's go. I don't want any of you dying. Come here.
And
Come
within
here.
2 minutes of spending time with this two, oh, they're that kind of couple.
She's supportive. She's very supportive, but also she's a tad bit confused and she's like, what is going on?
Don't worry about it.
Marcel unrolls the other sleeve because he also got like unrolled.
Tobias does not look.
This.
Tobias is using all his might to not look at Mersel rolling up his sleeves.
They'll roll up
Yes.
his sleeves and like he goes, Pam, do you have an apron?
She gestures. Apron.
Apron?
Oh, no, wait, your apron. Wait, give me a second. She comes back. She comes back with two aprons.
And
Thank you.
Sal takes it and ties it over like his regular outfit so that it doesn't get, flour and stuff all over it. He has to walk home in this. It's not a good idea to get it dirty.
Tobias does not care. He uses his clothes for everything.
Wear the apron, Tobias. She already got you one.
Yeah, no, he's wearing the apron, but he doesn't care if he gets flour on his clothes.
I can't believe this. Please tell me it's matching apron stars. Please tell me all three
Yes,
of them are
yes,
wearing matching
they're
aprons.
matching aprons.
And
Good, good.
so looks at the apron and then looks at Pam and goes, we match.
Yes, we match.
We match.
Baker trio.
Baker
Because
trio.
once again they start chanting together.
But yeah, we should probably start on the cake.
They
Yeah,
still
yeah,
haven't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
started.
Me googling how to make a chocolate cake. Internet come true for us.
I have a website. I have a tab open that's just how to make a
I
cake.
mean,
But I don't know for
I
the
mean,
chocolate part.
technically it's only an FPS, so we can just go ahead and say, yeah, they make a cake. There's like the little thing where we see fast forward to shenanigans that happened while they're making the cake.
Yeah, true.
Like at some point, somehow eggs fall on Mercel's head, despite him being the tallest person in the room.
Oh my god.
Just stuff like that.
I also have a feeling like since the three of them are experienced bakers, there's not much needed rolling per step to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all three of them are good at this. For two of them, it's their jobs.
yeah. Tobias, like literally most of Tobias stuff relating to his family and all is baking and cooking stuff. So
Yes. Actually, relating to this,
Uh-oh.
will Pam try and like interrogate Marcel and Tobias on who the third member of their little trio is?
Definitely. So like I'm gonna estimate. Hold on, I'm looking at one step. I think they're adding the dry ingredients, which includes like
I'm
flour
dead.
and stuff, and they're doing it. And for the sake that Tobias does not faint again, the the order is Mersel, Pam, and then Tobias. So Pam is between the both of them.
Thank God for Pam, who has the brain cell.
So while you guys are mixing the dry ingredients, she says, "So, who's the third?"
I'm just gonna roll quick something real quick.
Tobias was saying this, and she's like, "You told me there were two people. Who's the other one?"
Alright,
Listen,
with
they're
Jose Hero succeeded, he doesn't start swooning and like getting hearts. Well, you see his hair fluffing up and he flushes a little, but he doesn't start legitimately swooning.
good. Tobias is just like, okay, so half of the surprise is not a surprise anymore, so please let me get the second off.
I'm sure you love them, Pam. Like everyone loves them. They're amazing.
Run, Mersel, there's a
Oh,
cover your head.
Oh, uh actually that does remind me, and he looks to Pam. Uh that frying pan I got you from Evershare's, what did you end up doing with it? Uh
oh, you know, it's fine.
Pam?
She takes out her frying pan from. Wait, actually, I'm gonna roll
I'm
hammer
gonna
space.
roll the Emma space. Yay!
She gets it, and you see the frying pan, and she twirls it around. Hi,
Ooh.
this pan is amazing, and I think I should make a dex. On.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Wait, do hmm.
No.
What? Mhm. 17. We both got
Hold on.
17.
Yeah, we
Hold
both
on,
got
I'm
17.
making the deck save too. No, Tobias gets the pen.
Yeah, she's twirling it and accidentally whoops, and it bonks Tobias in the face. She's like, "Sorry, that's
Oh,
my bad. I am
really?
still working on it.
Tobias falls to the ground.
I'm sorry, Tobias.
Obi,
It's
please
fine.
roll another con saving throw just to be funny.
No, not
I'm
the
still practicing how to use it.
Wait, what are you using it for?
To be fair, I
It's my
also use it
arm.
for cooking. Don't worry.
Pam, what are you? And Marcel's just like, did he make a mistake giving Pam like this pan?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
He looks down at Tobias, who's like sprawled across the floor, and then he looks at
Yeah,
Pam again.
don't worry,
I'm
Tobias is
I'm
not
working
dead
on
this
it.
time. He's
I'm
just
practicing.
Tobias is just lying on the floor, looking at the ceiling, like, how many times will this happen?
She just like slowly puts it back in her hammer space.
No,
Tobias
that's
slowly
just.
I'm
gets up.
still working on it.
I mean, we could absolutely practice together if you like.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
icing emoji.
sparring with cooking stuff.
That's
To be fair,
totally that.
I never got to use this in a real life situation, but I would be delighted to after we make the cake.
Mhm. Yeah, we should totally make that. Toby, are you okay?
I'm fine, don't worry about it. I'm fine. He just stands up and
Hey,
brushes the
Actually,
dust off.
we're still gonna offer like Toby a hand to pull him up.
God, Tobias does take the end.
You've fallen for his trap card because as he's pulling
I
you on,
know. You.
once you're on his, once you're on your feet, once Tobias is on his feet, like Mersel just like kind of swoops down and presses a kiss to the back of Toby's neck.
Vamp, you fooled the second that you said Mersel offers a hand. I knew you were trying to do something.
Make a deck. Make a deck save.
Oh my god, the both of us?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
god. Hold on, I just want to make another deck save before that. No, not even a deck save. Hold on, it's gonna be acrobatics. I'm just rolling acrobatics first.
Okay, yeah. Dex or acrobatics is fine.
So, Vamp, will that be enough for Tobias doing something to Marcel?
I will say yes, just because he's not expecting it, and also I'm really curious as to what Toby is going to do.
Once Tobias has enough, is standing up enough just before Mersel can give him the kiss. Tobias is the one who's souping him, putting him
Oh my god.
in the position that Tobias was before, and then does the kiss.
And it's Marcel who goes red, and like you can hear like a quiet steam kettle noise. But should we roll dexterity for our stars?
Yes,
Both of
we
you
are not
roll
doing
either acrobatics or dex.
10.
is
Yeah, he's blushing too much to like be like his normal level of dexterity.
You
it is
both,
important.
I'm gonna say, since I think the check's gonna be a 15. You both get flour. Poof, poof.
Pam!
Ah. You just hear from behind the counter. Ah.
I
Pam!
have been attacked.
I love you both, but she like sinks down the counter. She does not know what on earth to do.
You know what Sal's going to do?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Pam, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Oh my
no.
gosh. Wait, let me. There's it. Okay.
Are we doing a food fight?
We have to.
Ah!
19. You manage to see it coming when the shadow falls over you, and you look up and you notice Marcel, and he has that glint in his like eyes.
Oh
And
my
Uh-oh.
gosh.
you know what's coming, and you manage to dodge out of the way while a floor ball like impacts the floor you were sitting on with a splat.
Aha, dear brother, I will not be thwarted by your scheme.
Oh my god.
And he just tosses another floor ball at her way.
Okay, another deck save.
Yep.
Oh
Alright,
my god, what is going on?
You get floored. Like you get floored. There's like
bless.
hilarious moment where like you're completely pure white, like not even your eyes are visible, and then you blink and you see your eyes like come back into view.
Hey, it's Mersel's turn to make a deck save.
Oh boy.
She like before that she shakes her head like "Blah, blah, blah, blah." Oh, I see how it is.
I think, Mersel, I think you get floored.
Oh my god.
Tobias is just like, gotta protect the baking sibling.
Hey, do
Yes.
you guys know do you guys know like that like meme with like a person minding his own business and there's just someone like holding a snowball and like dunking it on this? Like I thought that this is like the giant Marcel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my
Oh,
Toby, I thought you were on my side.
I am on no one
Ah.
side. I
Oh,
am an independent yippee.
And Sol just like tries and like, floor Tobias.
Okay, it's texting for me.
Yep. 16.
16.
Tobias dodges it.
That's what
Like
happens
another
when you
deck
work on
save.
this video. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
You also vamped.
oh god.
hey, I want to remind you all that this man, right, they work at the studio. Tobias on engineer's side. Mersel half the time on the engineer's side.
You both managed to duck in time, as you avoid being poofed by Flower. It's like, what? It is war then.
Oh god.
You
Fine,
know the
that
thing.
it's war.
You know the thing where like there's a counter and she's on a chair and she puts her she like she stands up on the counter just to look tall and she's like, "This is war."
Her being on the counter makes her a prime target to being floored by the both of them.
That's
Does not
true.
care.
You have to make 2 deck saves.
15. You
Okay.
dodged yourselves. I wonder if you dodged Tobias.
Right?
Go ahead and try.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Damn.
Oh my god, and that's gonna continue for hours. Or at least for 1 hour.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah, at least until they run out of floor. And the kitchen's
Yeah.
like a mess.
White. The
I
kitchen is
feel
white.
like just to see who wins, do you guys want to roll a D3 and see which of us gets the highest number? Or do you,
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm?
you guys want
Let's
to
do
roll
it.
a 20 and see which of us get the highest number?
Let's do
Right.
a D20.
Like, Sal's not gonna win this.
It's not loading.
What
Ow!
it was 2 net 20s and
I
a
can't
6.
believe,
Well, you're taller than both of us.
to be fair, to everyone listening, Sal rolled a 6, and I was like, oh yeah, there's no way he's winning this. And then both Stars and Lewis rolled 1.
And that's fun.
I imagine like at one point where like it's the bakery is full of flour and Pam and Toby are like back to back like, wait a minute, where's Marcel? And then dun-dun-dun.
Oh my god. The
Then
dramatic music.
they like lie down on this pile of flour before before uh before Pam looks at her head and like she just keeps hearing the meow 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 of her cat, just like, guys, please, the cake.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, we've had our fun. I'm pretty sure we all got it out of our systems.
yeah, I think they did start the cake, but once like the full fight started happening, like Tom's little helpers started putting the cake like uh on the
They did
side to
start
protect it.
making it. Like they probably did start making it. Like there
Yeah,
was like a period of time where they managed to like make it relatively in silence before before Tobias got punked on the head by a frying pan.
consider. Wait,
I feel like
consider.
while they're having the fight, it's waiting until the cakes are done baking in the oven, and
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
the
Like
meows were.
hey, the
I'm
second
sorry.
that they finish the flow fight, the second they finish the flow fight, they hear the little ding of the oven.
Yeah.
cake's
Ah,
ready.
the cake's ready.
Also, also unrelated, but is this Tobias like chasing after Pam? Hold on.
What
I'm scared.
is this?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe Tobias killed Pam.
I can't believe you guys.
Sudden death.
I feel like at this point the counter is wiped clean. Like there's still flour everywhere, but the working space is clean enough. So you can
Yeah.
figure. So the cake, so the baked cakes are there, and now it's time to decorate.
Yeah. And
I feel like we can have a montage because like we have three skilled bakers. It's probably gonna.
yeah, I'm not even gonna try and roll for the cake because like I know like I will roll badly and that does not make sense considering there are three experienced speakers.
Yeah.
I do like the imagery of like how they're decorating and like they keep switching from one part to another and they toss like frosting and icing and
The
such,
fact
and it almost looks like they're on a dance.
Yeah.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
With like
And
the classical music as everything is in stars.
They have there's a camera scene where it like pans to the bakery that is full of flour.
Oh my god.
just the image that like the kitchen looks wrecked. The three bakers are like all floored to the extreme, but like the cake itself is like untouched. It's pristine.
Yes.
Exactly.
But you
And like
know, you first.
no 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 you go.
I was gonna say this does present a problem once they're done, because once they're done, like this is a very big cake. This is a very tall cake, and like how are they gonna get it through the door?
Don't worry about it.
How is
Don't
Sal
worry
going
about
to get it to the studio? Like they finish it, and Sal's just like, oh, I'm gonna have to bring this back to the studio. Oh,
it.
I
You won't.
mean if Mersel could like go through the door, I don't think it will be much problem.
it's more an issue of, hey, am I strong enough to carry this cake the whole way back to the studio?
That is
I mean,
fair. Maybe
they can use the clubhouse.
All right, we
Uh,
could teleport that way.
yeah, I have to say that the
or what?
clubhouse can be used, but like not during actual games because it's bulky, but like for FPSs for convenience.
Oh,
As soon as you mentioned
Hmm?
hmm?
as soon as you mentioned teleport and such, you can teleport the cake to the clubhouse. Pam like whips her head around like, wait, what? She's a
It's a
non-magic user.
long
She
story.
doesn't know much about magic
uh,
or the
yeah,
clubhouse.
yeah. Toby has a teleporting clubhouse.
Yeah, it
I
is
have a
pretty
teleporting
cool.
clubhouse. Ah! You know
Well,
this thing where like
hmm?
I'm just gonna say like she climbs on Tobias. And she's like, "You have a teleporting clubhouse. That's so cool."
Yeah, you wanna see it? You wanna see it? Because like, hold on, it is on the space time to get the doorknob.
Hammer space roll time.
Yay! It is not assembled for now. Tobias does spot the doorknob, and once you find an appropriate place on the wall, it just opens the door to the clubhouse. It's whoosh magic. There's a door that appears, and then he opens it, and there is a giant room behind it.
Pam is just eyes emoji. The shook eyes emoji.
But yeah, so they can use the clubhouse to bring the cake back to the studio more easily.
Yeah, like they
This is
bring it into the clubhouse and then like open the clubhouse in one of the studio doors, likely the kitchen door, and then just like put it there. But before all
Yeah.
that too, they have to carry the cake like into the clubhouse.
I was
Do
gonna say,
we
do we roll?
No, because if we roll bad, that means the cake is going to be destroyed,
I'm gonna
and
roll.
So
that's
yeah,
I'm just
and
gonna
that's
roll because I have luck point benefit, so
oh
I
my
have
god.
my luck point.
okay.
And I have
Tobias is pretty
another,
good.
I have another luck point to be fair.
The
Unbelievable.
strike is small, but we'll
No,
see.
Oh, that's
vamp, no. Vamp,
Scared
no.
to roll.
We're- No, it's all true.
roll, 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 roll. 12 you
Okay,
penny.
No,
but it's D
I
and D.
will
It
have
has to be fair.
Do you think it crossed the cell's mind?
yeah. Tobias is not thinking of using his magic to transport a cake.
Oh, that's a two.
Do you know?
True.
Yes, no,
Oh, I mean, okay, listen.
no.
They're all working together to transport the cake. Cell's highest roll was a 12. Like 12 plus 2 plus 2, that's like 16. They manage it.
I make it.
They make it. They
That's
make
a
it.
fucking
They didn't
that's a
like
fucking
didn't end up ruining the cake. But by the time they set it down in the clubhouse, like all three of them are sweating from both fear and like it's so
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
At one point,
god.
Pam leaves the carrying to the two boys because she is small.
Tob- At some point, Tobias almost like falls to the ground again because he got his foot into something like the carpet. Almost fucking destroyed the cake.
are you both okay?
No.
Okay.
Um, no. Tobias is lying down on the carpet
Just flops over to Beth.
for times the charm.
She like gently flops on top of Tobias and like just gives a thumbs up sign to Mersel standing.
He gives them both a thumbs up sign as well. And then he's just like and then he's just like he just like flops next to them as well.
Good.
Where are they flopping on the ground?
Yeah, bro. The carpeted ground to be fair. It's a very soft carpet, I think.
No,
It
I
is
meant
a
like,
very
is this in the
soft.
studio or back at the clubhouse or back at the
No,
bakery?
it is at the clubhouse right now.
Okay, okay.
So it is. There is a big carpet, which is very soft.
So yeah, I guess the three of them are lying down right now, taking a breather. And she's like,
Yeah.
Beth, that was such a pretty cake. So we did a good job. Oh, that was so heavy.
And God, we have to bring it to the kitchen next. Let's just take a break.
Yeah, let's. Uh and here Sal actually takes a look at Pam and goes, are you still feeling tired or are you up to that like whole spar with the frying pan thing?
As soon as she hears it, she like tries to wait. Actually, I'll try to make.
No, no,
Uh,
Tobias sees her. Tobias sees her and is like, not in the clubhouse.
Oh yeah,
I'll try to make maybe a
We're not
con
starring here.
save. Would it be a
con
constitution save to check if tired or something?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Where is it? What's my con save? Okay.
She's
Wow.
fine.
She's
She
fine.
looks
Yeah.
tired, but as soon as she hears sparring, she gets up and she shakes it up. She's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
You sure?
I mean, if Tobias, it's up to you. If you're not ready to have it at the clubhouse, you can definitely move the sparring next time and go to me.
Are you know they could are back at the bakery or I don't know.
I think you two could make the sparring into an FPS.
Yeah.
We could. But I that actually has been an hour. So do you guys think this is a good way to end it with the two of
Yeah.
them doing sparring and Tobias in the background going, "No!"
Now there's the cake.
Marcel, you get to see she gets her frying pan back and she like, yes. As you guys
Oh
start.
no.
I
Oh
can't
my
believe Marcel
god.
is fighting a child.
It's literally
Tobias
like
is fighting a lot of children.
puzzle. Maybe an epilogue scene like uh after the sparring and all that, they're back at uh they're sitting down on the on the carpet again. It's like, oh, this is very fun. Thanks, guys. This is a very fun afternoon. Then she like paps Tobias and she paps Marcel.
And Sal's pretty like exhausted, I think, but he manages to like do that thing. You know that thing like like people do to kids. Like at least I used to have it done to me as a kid, like where they tap their fingers on your forehead, like they poke your forehead with their fingers.
Aw. I think I get what you mean here.
Yeah, he does that to Pam.
It's like, wah. Oh man, you guys remind me
Tobias
of
is
my brother so loud. And you guys remind me
Tobias
of my
is the
brothers a
best.
lot. Should meet them sometime. Should come over to my house sometime. We gotta meet family. I think you'll like them, and I think they'll like you too. And then she like flops back on the ground.
I'll be happy to, Pam.
Yeah, sure.
And
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 end of the FPS as they are dead on the carpet.
yeah, they are all dead on the carpet.
that was fun. Thank you, you both.
This was so
Yeah,
soft.
I'm glad we got to do that. And I think we are not going to hold jazz any longer. So we say bye to everyone.
Bye. You guys should go listen to
Bye.
Buccaneers Bay because we did like run like our time did overlap, which I kind of feel bad about. But yeah,
Yeah.